This is the plaintiff, Crystal Dalzell. She says she's known the defendant since 5th grade, ended up getting engaged to him and purchased the ring on her credit card. One thing led to another. The defendant ended up being a violent person. They broke up and now he won't pay for the ring he stole out of her house. She's suing for $2,978.51, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, James Dezzini. He says the plaintiff pressured him into giving her a ring because she is the most controlling person he's ever been associated with. Reason they broke up was because she got pregnant while he was out of town on a business trip. As far as the ring goes, he has no idea where it is and definitely doesn't have it. He's accused of ringing and running.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Litigants have been sworn in.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Crystal Dalzell?
Yes.
You are suing your former boyfriend, James Dezzini, for $2,978.50 that you say he owes you on an engagement ring that you bought for yourself in his name when you were engaged to him.
Well, I bought it. Well, he was supposed to buy it, but he doesn't have any credit, so I was the one that opened up the account.
How long had you been dating?
4 months, 4.5.
In 4 months, you decided that you wanted to marry him? Yeah? Did he decide he wanted to marry you?
Well, he asked my stepdad for permission to ask me, and then he asked me in the end of June.
Okay. And then what happened?
We got in arguments, and I ended up going out of town. Well, I left after our first physical argument.
Physical as in?
Well, he threw me up against the wall and held me there because I wouldn't talk to him, and I tried to walk away. He wouldn't let me walk away. So I packed a bag and I left.
Okay. And you had known him then by how long?
Since 5th grade.
Oh, you knew him since 5th grade, but you've been dating him for how long?
Since February.
Oh, which was how long? 5 months?
Yeah.
So 5 months. So the whole thing began, the beginning, the middle, and the end, and the engagement was all a 5-month period? Were you guys living together?
Yes. And at the end of February.
Do you think that maybe you jumped the gun and went a little fast on this one?
Yes.
Are you pregnant?
Yes.
With his baby?
Yes.
You don't think it's your baby?
No, Your Honor.
Why not?
I was out of town for 3 weeks working because there was no work in Tampa. So I went over there and worked for 3 weeks.
Where's over there?
Melbourne.
Okay, so you went to Melbourne and you left Tampa and you didn't come back to Tampa in those 3 weeks, and you think that was the moment of conception was in those 3 weeks?
Yes.
How do you know?
She told me when she was conceived.
But she's saying that, I mean, the doctor can't even tell you when she was conceived, but she's saying you're the father.
Yes.
So why would she pick a date that you're out of town? You don't think she realized?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I saw him every weekend that he was out of town.
Well, did she see you every weekend?
Yes.
What kind of hairs are you splicing that you think that somehow... Did you really think she was cheating on you?
Yes. Yes,
Did you know? Did you find out she was cheating on you?
No, not 100%.
What made you think she was cheating on you?
Just the fact of me going to work, and then she said she had to go to school, but she's over at a friend's house, which is her ex, and then, I kind of got suspicious about it, but I never really said anything about it.
Okay, but when she tells you she's pregnant with your baby...
I asked her for papers. I said, can you show me proof? You went to the doctor and anything like that? She said no, she didn't have anything.
Because you didn't even believe she was pregnant at all?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, Your Honor.
All right, well, it turns out she is, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, you are suing because at some point in that 5-month relationship, he asks your stepdad for your hand in marriage, asks you, and then you guys go out to buy a ring he can't afford.
We had already bought the ring. And then he had...
Wait. You had already bought the ring before he asked your stepdad and then asked you? Whose idea was it to buy a ring, to put the cart before the horse like that?
We were both... It was both of us.
Not according to you, right? Who are you? Who's the girl shaking her head? Who are you?
That's my girlfriend.
That's your girl.
Also,
now, can you guys move at any more lightning speed than the way you move? Seriously. She hadn't even had that baby.
I know.
And you've already moved on? I'm sorry?
It was the next day.
That he
started
was with
dating her.
Yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't have sprung for your own ring. Maybe this wasn't like a really good situation to do that in. All right, so you're at the mall, or jewelry store. Where are you that you're buying the ring? Somehow I always envision it as a mall when it, because when a guy is saying, I wasn't planning on that, they probably weren't going to a jewelry store. They're probably at the mall, and then they got dragged into a jewelry store. Was it at a mall?
I was in an outdoor mall.
An outdoor mall where he thinks he's going somewhere else, and then did you know that you were going to buy a ring that day?
No, we just happened to go into the jewelry store.
Okay.
And I felt like she was pressuring me to get it. And then when I did get it, I felt like I was pressured to ask her.
Right.
Because
really, you need to become master of your own destiny.
Yes.
How did it? Like you accidentally got engaged to a girl you'd been dating for 3 months?
No, I didn't accidentally. No.
Okay. Not like accidentally created life. Because that happened, right? You weren't intending to create a life.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah. Because there's a very easy way both to not get engaged and to not create life if you don't intend to.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? Right?
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, you're with somebody for 4 months, you get engaged. The guy says, I just don't have the money right now. You front the money for the engagement ring, the $3,000. I'll pay you back.
No way. When you can afford it, that's when I'll get it.
Does it sound like this is kind of a bad relationship if they're asking for that?
I think so, yeah.
Would you bail?
Yes.
You would bail if they asked you that?
I don't know, that's kind of rude, I'd feel. I wouldn't want my husband to do that, so.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
So, you felt pressured and you went ahead and said, okay, get the ring.
Yeah.
And then you asked her, and then you two don't get along.
No.
Okay. Now, what is it that caused that fight that day that it caused you to break up? Was it the pregnancy?
It was that. It was also the fact of her trying to change me from who I was when she met me to what she wanted me to be. And
Yeah, get used to that, pal. All right. How long have you been dating that one?
6 months.
I love you, you're perfect, now change. Go ahead.
I wasn't allowed to talk to none of my friends. No friends that were girls. No friends that were guys. Nobody.
All right. So you're at the jewelry store, and she opens up the credit card, right?
Yes.
Okay. And according to her, she has made $954.16 in payments on the engagement ring. Is that correct?
I'm not 100. I've never seen any paperwork yet, so I don't
Have
know.
you paid anything on that engagement ring?
Your Honor, actually, 3 of my checks went into her account because it was direct deposited, and I think that's how she paid for the ring, was through my checks that were deposited in her account.
You don't know? You don't know where your money went?
Yeah, I knew it was going in her account.
Yeah, but you didn't know how she was spending the money that
No.
of the
No.
paycheck that you
No.
just. Wow, you just really got to put your big boy pants on and start directing your own life.
Yeah.
Wow. Show me the proof of payments that you made on the engagement ring. Where's the ring?
He has it.
You say he has it.
Yeah, well, his sister said that he was going to pawn it.
Okay,
That's
well,
what
is
he
the
had
sister a
told
witness
her.
for you?
No.
Okay, so that's
But
hearsay. Do you have a statement from her?
I have a statement from my mother who
Okay.
he told her that because he was supposed to bring it to me 3 different times.
Where did the ring go when it got off your finger? Like it was on your finger, and where did it go?
It was in the living room. I put it down and I said I would put it back on when he grew up. And
Okay, that's during the fight?
yeah.
Okay.
That was during one of the fight. That was like the second fight
So you put the ring where?
on the couch.
Just on the couch. Just threw a ring on a couch.
Well, I was in the box and I put the box down.
And then you just threw it on the couch and left it there?
Yeah. And then he put
Is it abundantly clear to anybody else that maybe y'all are a little bit young to be playing house? How old are you?
22.
How old are you?
24.
You should be a lot more mature by that age, actually. So you put the ring in a box and left it on a couch. And then what happened?
He was sitting on the couch and he put it, I'm assuming, in the box because that's where I saw it later.
What do you mean he put it in the box? I
It
thought you
was
said you
in-
put it in the box.
But he put it in this other container storage box that was next to the couch.
Okay.
And left it in there.
And you know that why? Because you
Because I s-
didn't and you saw it there?
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
And then after the last fight, I left and went out of town for a week to my parents' house.
Okay.
When I came back, he had come back and moved all his stuff out.
And
I
the ring was
looked-
missing?
Yeah.
Where's the ring?
I don't have it, Your Honor.
According to her mother, there's an affidavit from her mother saying that she made plans with you several times for you to return the ring, and then you would return to him what?
Well, I had set up 3 different meetings with him because he wanted money. So
Money
I told
for what?
He wanted $400 because of one of the paychecks. I only got 2 paychecks.
He thought you owed him money, and he
Yeah.
was going to make an exchange for the ring for the money.
Yeah, and he had some.
Is that
like-
accurate?
No.
Okay, what is accurate?
What me and her mother worked out, we also had a truck involved in this, okay? Me and her mother worked out plans where she bought the truck and I would pay her mother back as she would be the bank.
Okay.
Okay. Me and her mother worked out plans where I would keep the truck if I can give the ring back.
Okay.
Okay, but I never had the ring, so I don't understand.
So then how could you work out those plans? How could you and her mother have worked out those plans?
Because that's what we talked about. She said she wouldn't take the truck away from me because she didn't want me not to be able to see my kid.
Please, pal, you so got the ring. Show me the proof on the paperwork on the ring. What is the balance right now on that ring?
$2,024.35.
You have paid up to date $954.16 on the ring, correct?
Yes.
The day that you say that the two of you ended up in a violent situation where, according to you, he shoved you up against a wall, did you end up calling the police?
Not that time.
Did you call the police later?
Yeah, the day I told him.
How much later?
About 4 or 5 days.
And why did you call the police 4 or 5 days later?
Because that was after I found out I was pregnant, and I told him I was pregnant, and it was actually a worse fight.
Okay, and what happened in that fight?
He threw me against the wall, then threw me on the bed, and he didn't care about the baby at that point. He told me I could get rid of it. He told me he didn't care. He told me I could put it up for adoption. He didn't care. Then he took my cell phone and threw it against the wall, and it fell apart, but I put it back together and called the cops.
And?
They came and talked to both of us, and I didn't press...
Did he get arrested?
No, I didn't press charges.
All right, here's what we got. I gotta believe one of two things, okay? I gotta believe you got the ring or you don't have the ring. So either you have the ring and are gonna pawn it because you feel like she took 3 of your paychecks and didn't let you see money, and so therefore you decided that it's right and just that you be able to keep the ring. That's her property to make up for it. Or you don't have the ring and some third mysterious, villain stole the ring from the apartment that the two of you have access to and only the two of you. I know she doesn't have the ring. So I know you have the ring. You have the ring. So what's going to happen is you're either going to return the ring, okay? Did you bring the ring to court today?
I don't have it.
Or you're going to pay for the ring. That is how it's going to work. $2,978.51 verdict for the plaintiff.
Let's see what the defendant has to say coming out of the courtroom on the losing end here. You just bought yourself a very nice ring there.
Well, everything was handled in court, so I really don't have nothing to say.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of all those stories you heard?
I know a lot of it was just her lying because I've seen her manipulative before, and I know he doesn't have it. I was at the apartment when he picked up the clothes, and if they would have given him a chance to talk, they would have seen that.
You've never seen the ring?
No.
Right.
Never.
What if that baby does turn out to be yours?
We don't know yet. I don't want to make any decisions yet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right around the corner. All right, so come on in here. What's your reaction to this outcome?
I think it was a fair decision. He obviously took it from the apartment. She knew he took it from the apartment because she's the one that told his sister that he was going to pawn it.
You think you acted a little quickly here?
Oh, yeah.
You think you rushed into a few things?
Yes, I definitely do.
That's his baby, you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Harvey?
It's interesting that they each blame the other, but the fact is that they are both at fault here. There were mutual and multiple bad decisions. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.